Time Frame by Rodney Hamright and Suderite. The living, breathing, past, present, and the future. Get it today at Amazon, or download at Audible, or iTunes, or listen on Apple Podcast.
Chapter 1. Echoes of Eternity. Thalassa traces the hallowed corridors of ancient memory. Each step reverberates with purpose, her silver-blue robes trailing ripples of temporal energy along the walls. Relics shift, tapestries flow, time weaves through itself. The heart of the realm of flowing time unfolds with a quiet pulse, and she, a guardian of eras, moves through its currents with measured grace. Her hand stretches, reaching for threads as delicate as gossamer. One flicker of her fingers sets them humming with a soft luminescence. Thalassa's eyes, pools of liquid mercury, follow their flow. She moves with a purpose that leaves trails of herself behind, imprints of a moment, now past. The walls breathe history, each artifact a living echo of time's passage. Nothing escapes her notice. Her focus is unyielding, a tangible force that binds the ethereal into form. Threads coalesce into a structure of memory, while she maintains a meticulous grip on the timeline's unbroken march. Her thoughts align with her movements, deliberate, precise, without haste or error. The essence of bygone ages vibrates, and Thalassa holds it, unyielding. An archway glows ahead. Its luminescence casts long shadows that stretch, then recede, like time inhaling and exhaling. She pauses, contemplates the vast expanse of eternity that resides within her. She has witnessed epochs unfurl, a testament to endurance, yet each change leaves an indelible mark on her ancient core. Thalassa lingers, her form shifting like memories in motion. Even she, the embodiment of the past, feels the undercurrents of uncertainty. From the archway, a figure approaches. Serafina's presence is a blend of eras, her attire merging Victorian lace with future's clarity. Temporal winds catch in her hair. Her stride is measured but urgent, like the tick of a clock in a silent room. The corridors tremble subtly with anticipation. The Renaissance wound is sealed, past, Serafina announces, her voice a blend of care and determination. Her words echo, resonate. Beneath them lies an unspoken concern, a layer of unease that Thalassa perceives at once. "Well done, Serafina," Thalassa replies. Her tone is calm, carrying the weight of countless centuries. "Though I sense thy heart is not at rest." Serafina stops beside her. The space fills with the ambient glow of swirling memories. Their contrast is striking, Thalassa's liquid presence and Serafina's prismatic brilliance. "I worry about recent disturbances," Serafina admits, glancing at a nearby thread that quivers as if echoing her sentiment. "Temporal wounds are escalating." Thalassa nods slowly, her eyes reflecting an ancient understanding. Time's pattern hath ever been one of cycles. History repeats, yet it holds firm. These wounds are different. Serafina's voice tightens, urgency edging her words. They are emerging too quickly, each more violent than the last. We risk losing. Thalassa lifts a hand, the subtle gesture commanding pause. Her gaze follows the ripple of a nearby fabrics. "Thou seest omens of change," she murmurs. "Change that I am reluctant to embrace. But must we not adapt to preserve what is?" Serafina counters, her focus sharp and clear. "We face new challenges. We face the erosion of the past if we falter," Thalassa interjects. "To hasten is to risk error." Their words hang in the air like suspended echoes. Thalassa studies Serafina, perceiving the flickers of uncertainty beneath her confident exterior. Serafina meets her gaze, holding it with steadfast resolve. "We must act swiftly past," Serafina insists. Her eyes reflect eras they have saved and those they risk losing. The future is already shifting. The past is constant, Thalassa responds, her voice carrying a quiet, ancient strength. Yet even she feels the tug of Seraphina's urgency. She sees the complexity in her insistence, a pattern she must recognize. Seraphina softens her tone, appealing. The threads of time grow fragile. We must address these wounds before they tear beyond mending. Thalassa contemplates, the depth of her eyes churning with thoughts. Finally, she inclines her head, a gesture of reluctant agreement, an acknowledgement of their shared burden. Thy wisdom reflects a clear sight, Seraphina. We shall mend these rifts. Their shared moment holds the weight of history and the promise of what may yet come. Seraphina offers a fleeting smile, though it is tinged with the seriousness of their charge. Together, past. Together, Thalassa echoes, as a trace of acceptance enters her voice. The glow around them deepens, swirling memories reflecting their conversation, casting the corridors in shifting light and shadow. The threads, the relics, the very walls of the realm resonate with the intensity of their shared mission. They stand close, the aura of responsibility encircling them. Each gesture, each word underscores their profound commitment to the fragile fabric they are sworn to protect. Thalassa and Seraphina linger in the ambient glow, where past and future meld into an intricate present. Both know the true challenge lies ahead, lurking like a shadow just beyond reach. Time tears like fragile skin, a jagged wound where shadows bleed and surge with dark intent. Thalassa and Seraphina react in a heartbeat, each motion a calculated defense against the looming forces. Calm shatters into chaos. The corridor pulses with violent energy. Figures erupt from the rift, twisting forms of dark energy that thrash through the air. They move with a hunger, a fierce desire to consume. The hallowed halls of the realm of flowing time tremble at their emergence, threads of history quivering as the assault begins. Thalassa flicks her wrist, silver blue robes streaming as she manipulates time itself. Displacement waves ripple outward, bending and distorting, throwing the nearest attackers into disarray. Her expression is one of fierce concentration, eyes gleaming with defiant purpose. Seraphina is a blur of color and motion beside her. She raises her arms, kinetic barriers materializing like walls of solid light. Her eyes flash with determination, catching and reflecting the dark force's energy back at them. A pulse, then a burst, sends several reeling. "We must hold them off!" Seraphina shouts, her voice rising above the din. Thalassa's response is sharp and unwavering. These shadows shall not prevail. The corridor erupts. Kinetic light clashes with raw energy. Displaced time reverberates, casting echoes of distant memories that fracture under the assault. The space itself seems to shudder as each attack lands with explosive force. "We must protect every thread of what has been," Thalassa asserts, her focus intense as she sends another ripple, scattering a group of advancing figures. "Hold fast, past. Our history will not be erased." Seraphina retorts, launching bursts of temporal light that collide with shadowed forms. They move in a complex dance, each maneuver fluid and precise. Yet the dark forces are relentless, pouring from the rift with an increasing fury. Thalassa and Seraphina find themselves driven back, their combined power strained. Memories splinter around them, relics tremble, and time unravels in jagged shards. The once ordered realm becomes a battlefield of chaos and disruption. The attackers grow more cohesive, adapting to the menders' defenses, pressing forward with renewed strength. Thalassa narrows her eyes. A sweep of her arm crafts an intricate loop of time, ensnaring and confusing several foes at once. They lurch and stumble, caught in a distortion they cannot navigate. Seraphina capitalizes on the moment. Her barriers shift, then collapse inward with explosive force, dispersing the disoriented group. Her breath is steady, but urgency tightens every motion. The forces regroup, surging with even greater intent. A flicker of concern passes between the two menders, but their resolve hardens. "Push them back," Thalassa commands, her voice an anchor amid the chaos. Serafina nods, her face set with fierce determination. "We must give it all we have." A focused energy unites them. Waves of time and light intertwine, creating a formidable counterattack that stalls the dark advance. The corridor shakes, an intensity so great it seems to stretch the very fabric of the realm. Still, the shadows press on, an unyielding tide that seeks to engulf. Thalassa and Serafina's relentless defense begins to strain under the continuous onslaught. For every figure they repel, another emerges, more aggressive, more intent. Desperation edges into the battle, but the menders do not falter. They adapt, they push, and they combine every ounce of their strength. Yet the forces gain ground, encroaching ever closer. Thalassa's robes flicker like frantic memories, her gestures precise even as they reveal the struggle. "They are persistent," she admits, a slight strain to her voice. Serafina stands firm, her light both shield and weapon. "We must hold our ground, whatever it takes." The rift pulsates with dark energy. Shadows threaten to overwhelm, but the two are undeterred, driven by a shared will to protect the essence of time itself. A final burst of united force drives the attackers into a momentary retreat. A precarious standstill. The forces hang back, poised to strike, while Thalassa and Serafina stand amid the ruin, unyielding. Both breathe hard, but their focus is as sharp as ever. Then a single ripple, a dark, ominous wave, emerges from the rift, hinting at what might follow. The danger is far from over, lingering like a promise of deeper conflict. The realm settles into an uneasy calm, leaving the outcome uncertain.
Time Frame by Rodney Hamright and Suderite. The living, breathing, past, present, and the future. Get it today at Amazon, or download at Audible, or iTunes, or listen on Apple Podcast.